Hi everybody, I'm going to show you some enhancements we made to the pack bulk feature in Flowhub. I want to show you what this looks like when I do not have the pack into any product setting enabled. So just to review what that setting is, over here in store settings under multi-store, we have pack bulk inventory into any product. If this is on, I can choose other products to pack into. Right now I have this disabled for my current location that I'm working from. So the variants I'm packing into are the variants of the original product only. So let's see what this looks like. I'm going to find my item that I want to pack down here and I'm going to hit pack bulk. So what's new here is that you can now pack into multiple products within the same form. You don't need to pack once, then save, then go back, find the product, pack again, so on and so forth. You can do it all in one easy form. So first I'm going to choose where I'm pulling the inventory that I'm packing down. So I'm going to choose my not for sale room. And then I have my variants I can pack into. And again, these are variants of my garlic cookies product. If I need to create new variants, I can hit no matches, create a new variant, and I can add another variant to this product. Let's go ahead and pack some items down. So I'm going to make, let's say, 10 14-gram units. If I want to associate a new regulatory ID, I can. This is optional in most states. In some states, you are required to select a package tag. I'm going to leave that package tag blank, but if I did select one, you can see these are the available package tags I have in Metrc for me to choose to pack into. And if I selected one, I would be able to save, and then we would also split that onto the new tag at the same time we were packing down. I can also adjust batch specific price and costs here. So let's say that I want to price these at $30 instead of $20 because my cost is actually $15 for this particular batch. I can set that here, and those will be batch specific when I save for my 14-gram packs. Let's say I also want to make some pre-rolls at the same time. So let's say that I'm making some 1-gram pre-rolls and I'm going to make 50 of those. As you continue to pack down, we're going to see the total amount packed value up here, the products I'm packing into change up here. And with each section that I'm packing into, we're going to see how much units are still available. And again, I always have the ability to put those onto a separate package tag if I want to. Go ahead and just split into one more. Let's say I'm doing my 2-gram joints as well, and I'm making 60 of those. So across everything I've packed here, I've packed 310 grams out of my 3,000 and change available. I've set a batch specific price just for my 14-gram units. The 1-gram and the 2-gram joints, I'm going to leave the same. If I hit save, it's going to go ahead and pack those down for me. So if I need to print new barcode labels for these after I pack them down, I can save and print. So right now that is packing all those and creating those inventory items for me. And then here I've got some options when I'm printing. So we're going to go ahead and assume that you want as many copies of barcode labels printed as equal to the units you created. So I created 12 14-gram units, so print me 12 copies, 56 garlic cookies of the 2-gram joint, maybe 56 of those, so on and so forth. You can always adjust this. So maybe you only need 10 copies, or, let's say maybe you're the type of store that doesn't individually label each unit, but you do need a barcode label to be on the bin that holds those products. So you just need one label for each. You can also print the same quantity for all packages. And it's a good idea to double check how many labels you're printing because this will update accordingly. So I'm just going to go ahead and print those 3 barcode labels. And then when I hit done, I am all set. And that is packing in Flowhub. This shows you what the setting does if you have pack bulk into any product enabled. And so just to recap, that's here in store settings under multi-store, pack bulk inventory into any product. This is going to allow me to choose other variants or products to pack into. I'm not limited to just the variants that are underneath the original parent product that I'm packing from. And so I have this setting enabled at my store. Let me show you what that looks like. I'm going to find the product that I want to pack here. So I'm going to choose this particular package and hit pack bulk. So what's new here is that you can pack into multiple different types of products all in the same form. So let's say the grams I'm packing down from are in my not for sale room. And right now, the product that's defaulting is, of course, the same parent product that I am packing from. So I have variants on this product I could choose to pack into. But let's say that I want to make a pre-roll, and that is not on the same category. So let's say I'm going to pack into this 1.5-gram pre-roll. Excellent. It's going to show me how many units I could make based on how much I have available to pack into. Let's say that I'm making 50 of these 1.5 gram joints, which is coming out to 75 grams total packed. If I want to also split these pre-rolls onto a new tag, I can see that I have my available tags from Metrc here for me to choose from, but I'm going to choose to leave this on the same package tag as the bulk garlic cookies. And I can go ahead and I can split into another product. Maybe I want to split into 14 gram units, and I have that configured as a variant underneath garlic cookies, so I don't need to change my product here. And let's say I'm making 20 of those. Awesome. So you can go through, pack as much as you need to, and then when you're all done, you can hit save or save and print. Before I do that, I just want to call out, you can also adjust batch specific price and costs as you pack. So for example, this is the default value for that 1.5 gram pre-roll. If I want to change that, let's say maybe I want to make it $17 and have that just be a batch specific price just for this one package that I'm creating of these 50 1.5 gram pre-rolls, I can do that, and that will just be the batch specific price on that inventory. The room will inherit from whatever room you're packing from, but you can always change that. If I want to put those directly on the sales floor, I can do that as well. Excellent. So I'm going to hit save and print here. When I do that, that's packing all of those products for me. And then I have my options to print my labels. You can see I've got 50 units of that 1.5 gram pre-roll. We can print for 50 copies of the labels, so on and so forth for each unit that I created here. So at the end, I'm printing 120 barcode labels because I created 120 units. This is always going to update to show you exactly how many labels you're printing. So in this particular case, I'm going to be printing 12. Hit that. That prints my labels, and then I'm just going to hit done, and all of my created products have been created.